Mayor?
Stay here.
Good morning. So before I start asking you questions, I'm from Philadelphia, which means we had no pro football this year. But you have the Broncos. What do you think?
Hey, listen, Joe, thank you, number one, for allowing me to be here. I got to tell you, the Broncos are poised for a great run during the playoffs. I'm excited about it.
So why don't you tell us a little bit? Some of these people may not have heard what a great city you have in Denver. Why don't you tell us a little about it?
Well, first of all, I want you to know it's an honor for me to be here as mayor of American City. This is a real pleasure and honor to be with one of the great companies throughout the world, Panasonic. And by the way, I hope you all notice, this guy's got some pretty cool socks on, and I just want to tell you kudos. Denver is one of the fastest growing cities in the nation. It's one of our fastest growing regions in the country, welcoming thousands of newcomers each year. We become the hotspot for millennials and baby boomers alike. People are moving to Denver because it's a smart, livable city. And to fulfill the needs of our booming city, we are focused on keeping it accessible to people no matter their station in life. And we know that technology and information can be a great equalizer, empowering people to live better, easier lives. That's why we launched Peak Performance Initiative back in 2011 to ensure we are making data-based decisions every day. That's why we opened up hundreds of data sets, and our city's checkbook is open to the public. That is why we are excited about this new partnership you and Panasonic, Joe, have brought to our city. We are making our residents, your consumers' lives easier and better in Denver, Colorado.
So I can tell you, I've spent a lot of time in your wonderful city over the last year. If I was within 30 years of a millennial, I would move out there right away. So why don't you tell us and tell our folks out there, what are some of the things you're expecting from Panasonic as we entered into this wonderful partnership?
Well, I want to extend that invitation to you to move to Denver. We will welcome you and all of Panasonic to Denver, Colorado. Denver and Panasonic share a common goal: to empower people through real-time delivery of information and services. I saw firsthand the power of Panasonic's City Now efforts in Fujisawa, Japan. By building city infrastructure that is predictable and accessible for people's everyday lives, we can give each and every person the freedom and choice to live better and easier lives.
So how are you expecting the people who live in the city and the surrounding, how do you think they'll benefit from this Smart City initiative?
Penn Station Next is set to become our laboratory for making Denver a 21st century hub of innovation. And as you mentioned, Joe, we have a couple of exciting projects already underway in partnership with Denver International Airport, LC Fuel and Water Incorporated, and Excel Energy. Through partnerships like this, together, I believe we will provide smarter and safer streets. Together, we will provide cutting-edge on-site healthcare, as you've already mentioned, and wellness services. And together, we will provide the power of a solar battery-powered microgrid. I want to recognize our development partners who came all the way from Denver and Minneapolis to be here with us today, Joe. First, we have President Cal Fuel and Water and Senior Vice President Ferd Bales of LC Fuel and Water Incorporated. Thank you all for being here. And we also have a tremendous partner, Excel Energy, Chairman, CEO, President Ben Focus here, as well as Market President David Eves is also here. Thank you both for being here as well. The reality is that these demonstration projects will become a model that will be foundational to Denver's future, as well as a future of smart, sustainable cities across the nation.
So I think what's important for us and for everybody out there, this isn't something we're dreaming about. This isn't a concept. We're doing this.
Absolutely.
So before I wish you and the Broncos well and tell you I'm going to live vicariously through you through this football season, I want to see will you make a commitment to come back here next year and tell everybody not what we're doing but what we've done.
Well, let me say this. On behalf of the Denver Broncos and all of our Bronco fans around the world, we anoint you honorary fan during this Super Bowl run. And I will tell you, I expect that this project will begin to really take shape, this collaboration to take shape throughout this next year. Denver will be back here to report on this foundational and very powerful project.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We're really excited.